There's a reason the media can't touch this story. What's hiding behind Sizzla Kalonji's million-dollar silence? From secret wealth to untold family truths, this is not the Sizzla you think you know. Wait till you see what's inside his private August-owned sanctuary and who he shares it with. Stick around. The ending will rewrite everything you thought you knew about legacy. In the sun-kissed heart of Jamaica, amid the mystic hills and restless rhythms of reggae, stands a man whose name echoes through every corner of the island. Miguel Orlando Collins, known to the world as Sizzla Kalonji, a prophet in the realm of rhythm, a rebel of righteousness, and a relentless force of Rastafari conviction. Sizzla Kalonji has walked a path few dare to tread. His voice, fierce and unapologetic, has shaken governments and inspired generations. Yet the man behind the anthems remains one of music's most private enigmas. We dive deep into the concealed corridors of his personal life, the sacred sanctuary of his family, the empire he's quietly built, and the storms he's dared to dance through. While most icons flaunt their fortunes, Sizzla Kalonji cloaks his lifestyle in subtle majesty. He doesn't scream wealth, he exudes legacy. In the quiet suburb of Augustone, Kingston, a stunning fortress of tranquility and cultural resonance serves as a home of one of reggae's fiercest voices. This is not just a house, it is a statement. The residence, outfitted with modern luxury and rooted in Rastafari elegance, is a celebration of craftsmanship and faith. Despite being an artist whose words have launched protests and praise in equal measure, Miguel Orlando Collins is a father first. To the world, he is Sizzla. But to two young men, Raheem Collins and Melek Collins, he is dad. They are not only his blood, but his rhythm. Raheem, known on stage as Remus K, is the calm before the storm, thoughtful and grounded in lyrical depth. Melek, who bears a moniker Scorcha, ignites stages with the same fire his father carried into the world decades ago. Together, they are not imitating. They are evolving the Kalonji legacy. The bloodline of conscious reggae lives on, not as imitation, but as transformation. There are whispers about a woman, a queen who shares a throne beside the king of Judgment Yard. But in true Sizzla fashion, details of his wife remain cloaked in respect and privacy. In an age where every relationship is broadcast and dissected for clicks, he keeps this sacred bond away from the chaos of commentary. What we know is not from tabloids, but from presence. A steady woman, a spiritual partner, perhaps even a silent co-architect of the Kalonji Empire, stands with him through fire and faith. Despite his spiritual discipline and financial modesty, Miguel Orlando Collins has not denied himself certain pleasures of material life. Among his collection of cars are not symbols of excess, but testaments of hard-earned luxury. Rumors swirl of a sleek black Range Rover, a staple among Jamaican elite, modified for performance yet suitable for the rugged roads of rural parishes. A Mercedes-Benz is said to rest in his garage too. Classic, understated, yet powerful, much like the man himself. These vehicles are not for show. They are tools, vessels that carry messages from town to town, from concert to campaign, from struggle to sanctuary. Financially, Sizzla Kalonji's net worth in 2025 holds firm at a steady estimate near the $1 million mark. While others inflate their value through endorsement deals and reality shows, Sizzla's fortune flows through more grounded channels. His income isn't driven by trends, but by truth. Album sales, live performances, digital royalties, and carefully curated collaborations continue to generate reliable revenue. Projects like Reggae Generals, produced alongside legends like Capleton and Buju Banton, are not just chart toppers. They are cultural monuments. His record label, Kalonji Records, remains a beacon of independence, allowing him to maintain creative control in an industry designed to exploit. But to truly understand the richness of Sizzla Kalonji's lifestyle, one must look beyond the physical. His wealth lies in influence, and his lifestyle is a daily ritual of discipline and resistance. Every sunrise is greeted not with coffee, but with chants. Every meal is blessed, every word chosen with intention. He wears his garments like armor, earth-toned, culturally significant, and steeped in the Rastafari tradition. His dreadlocks, long and untamed, are not fashion statements. They are spiritual antennae, rooted in resistance and identity. This is a man who sees the world not through news headlines, but through the teachings of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. And yet, even prophets bleed. August 24th, 2011. Salem Main Street, St. Anne, Jamaica, on a motorcycle. In a moment that was supposed to be freedom, Sizzla collided with a bus. The world held its breath. Rumors of his death spread like wildfire. Fans mourned prematurely. The airwaves paused. But the man who had weathered lyrical wars and spiritual battles wasn't ready to leave. Against all odds, he survived. Bones broken, body battered, but spirit intact. By early 2012, he was not only walking again, but recording. That same voice that once roared against Babylon's system now sang softly about the fragility of flesh. But lightning, cruelly, struck twice. In 2019, another motorcycle accident stole his stability. This time a broken ankle, another hospital room, another bed, another test. Yet again he rose, limping, perhaps, but not defeated. To fall and return is one thing. To fall again and still rise? That's Kalonji. Yet, no journey to greatness is untouched by controversy. In 2004, the United Kingdom closed its doors on Sizzla Kalonji. Accusations from Outrage, a British LGBT rights group, claimed that some of his lyrics promoted hate. Concerts were cancelled. Protests flared. The world, once a stage, became a courtroom. In 2007, Canada followed suit. Germany revoked his visa mid-tour. In 2012, Madrid, Ghent, Stockholm, Lisbon, cities once echoing with applause, went silent. Headlines painted him as a villain. He defended himself as a prophet. His music, he insisted, was expression, not incitement. His songs, he claimed, were cries against oppression, not invitations of violence. Yet the shadows lingered, forcing him to re-examine the cost of free speech in a world that often misinterprets passion for prejudice. Through the storm, Sizzla remained unwavering. His label, Kalonji Music, responded not with apologies, but with clarification. They honored international laws. They pledged respect for all people. They stood firm on their right to artistic expression. And through it all, the fans remained. The concerts continued. The message endured. But perhaps the most remarkable chapter in the book of Sizzla Kalonji is not found in platinum records or protests. It is in his philanthropy. He doesn't just sing about struggle. He fights it through the Sizzla U Foundation. He crafts futures, not with handouts, but with hope. His foundation partners with institutions like the University of the West Indies and the Citizen Security Justice Program. They don't just fund schools, they build mindsets. They don't just give, they grow. Through music camps, mentorship sessions, and fundraising concerts, the Kalonji name has become a lifeline for thousands of Jamaican youths. And when the sun sets on a typical day in August, there is no red carpet waiting, no press, no entourage, just Miguel Orlando Collins walking through Judgment Yard, perhaps barefoot, perhaps silent. He watches his sons shape their own destiny. He listens to the rhythm of a new generation. He reflects, a father, a fighter, a flame that refuses to flicker. This is the lifestyle of Sizzla Kalonji in 2025. It's not measured in likes, but in legacies, not in trophies, but in truths. Behind every lyric is a lesson. Behind every gate is a garden. Behind every accident is an ascension. And behind every controversy is a man who still believes music can move mountains. In the end, Sizzla Kalonji's story isn't about fame, it's about faith. It's not about riches, it's about roots. The cars may drive, the house may stand, the net worth may rise. But the true wealth of Miguel Orlando Collins lies in the generations he's touched, the children he's guided, and the culture he's preserved. So when you hear his voice booming, unapologetic, defiant, know that it's not just a sound, it's a signal from Augustone, a signal from a father, a signal from a king. Now that you've seen what truly powers the fire of Sizzla Kalonji, what surprised you the most? Was it his sons, his secret home life, or the controversies he survived without flinching? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading every single one. And if you believe stories like this deserve the spotlight, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a beat.